Everywhere you look now, I mean, there's just so much lust. You go on Instagram, you see nothing but straight women. You're even on Google sometimes looking at a website and you see these chat rooms and AI girlfriends and stuff. And everyone's just now so freaked out and full of lust. And honestly, it's a little concerning. You know, you have OnlyFans and stuff on Twitter. You have all these different things that people are doing and watching, and it's probably only going to get worse, especially with AI and just people just isolating themselves at home and dating being so bad in the dating pool. Like people are just in this frenzy, and I hope it can definitely be restored and fixed, and people can actually build meaningful relationships. But it's getting bad out here. Um, I had a talk today earlier with someone. We were talking about this influencer on Instagram, and I was basically telling them that like I feel like this type of person who's attractive wouldn't be on a dating app, you know. But they try to argue me with like, no, like they've seen people who look like this on a dating app, and I'm like, well, if they are on a dating app like this, either one, they might be a little bit more weird than we thought, or two, they're just trying to be on there and have fun because they're freaked out, you know. And now in this generation, I feel like nobody like wants to wait anymore, and everybody just has this unsatiable thirst for lust. And I won't lie, you know, lust is hard. It's definitely, probably in my opinion, probably the hardest sin to get past, because even when your mind tells you no, your body still craves it over and over. But I think it also is a benefit or a factor is like the stuff that you're seeing, you know. Like I was watching this show the other day with my girlfriend. It was called Bridgerton. I don't know if you guys knew about that, but it's like this medieval, not medieval, but like show set in like the 1800s back in England, where like they wear like wigs and like weird clothing and stuff that none of us would wear now. And they're over here just like freaked out. Everybody's freaked out, and they live in this society where like certain things are not acceptable and stuff like that, and all these little rules. But like everybody's just like so freaked out, and like literally all they care about is getting married and making love. Like that's all that show's about. And I'm just like, is there nothing else to do? Like that's all the show is about. And I'm like watching this, and I'm like, this show's not for me. Of course, my girlfriend made me watch it, and I would wish she didn't, because now I think I should be going somewhere else and not watching that show. But like, the show is just about like fantasy, romance, and things that just like wouldn't happen in today's age. And it made me realize like how many girls are like actually watching this stuff and thinking about this in real life. Like, oh, I just want this prince to just pick me up off my feet and sail me away, and he's rich and take his money, and we're good. And it's like, yo, like, that might be great and all, but like not everybody lives that type of life. And that's not simple either for a guy, especially in today's age where women are very good now and have a lot of status. And so if you're watching stuff like that, you're gonna be bound to be in that lust, because there's nothing but like sex scenes and stuff in there, and just different stuff that just shows lust. People having issues, cheating with each other, like it's just a whole mess. And for me too, it's kind of just like I have to keep my mind calm and settled, because if I get too deep in on stuff like that, it's gonna derail me. And I've seen so many people, especially men too, just go down a bad hole because they couldn't control their lust, and it was the end of them. And I want to make sure that I'm not the same either, because I don't want to be that guy that has like four baby mamas and they all beefing. You going through stuff like, look at Stephon Diggs right now. He's going through a lot. Prayers for buddy, but man, like all this nonsense and noise just from having sex with these women. They can do a lot to you. And so I just want to make sure that I stay calm and clear and not deal with all these things because it can definitely be an issue and it can be alarming. So keep yourself safe, be calm, don't be so overly freaked out, and try your best to calm down that lust inside your body because it'll do you wonders if you're able to.